It's the 12 days of Christmas, day 2. Stick around to see what I got. What's going on, everybody? I am Matt, aka the boy who had 7, and today is another 12 days of Christmas for you. This is a new series that I have coming out for 2022, and you guys are on episode number 2. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I'd love you to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Well, guys, I have got an awesome book I want to share with you. And the first thing that I want to tell you is this. Most of you have probably noticed that the prices of comic books have begun to drop big time. So one, this hurts me as a collector and sometimes seller because the overall worth of my comics has really fallen. It breaks my heart because in 2021, man, they were looking really good. It was some good investments, right? But the reason I'm very happy about it is because I love to collect comics and I love to buy. Finally, there are comic books that I've had on my list for the last 2 years that I picked up because they are back at a really good price. And so first things first, guys, today's pickup is Ghost Rider number 15. This is a book from my childhood. I own this both in the first print, the second print, which is gold, where the black is at. I own this as a regular direct edition, and I own now this beautiful newsstand 9.8 white pages. This is an awesome glow-in-the-dark cover. All of this fire here glows. I'm going to show you a picture now, guys, so you can see that. I love the way that looks. It's just those 90s gimmicks. This book came out probably 93. Nope, 91. So I was 8 years old when this book came out. Ghost Rider is epic. Some of you may know that the very first comic book that I purchased for myself with my own money was Ghost Rider number 35 from this very series. This is the second series. Danny Ketch is the Ghost Rider of this title. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. Shout out to Bub's Comics who gave me this shirt. And so look, guys, I'd been wanting this book in a 9.8 for a while because I think it presents really well. It just looks so cool sitting on a desk. It's glow in the dark. It reminds me of my youth. But also, guys, I've been wanting to up my game a little bit. I remember in 2019, I made a whole bunch of purchases and I thought to myself, should I go for the newsstand, which is a little bit more, or should I go for that direct edition? And I ended up going with a whole bunch of direct editions. And then a year later, the comic boom happened and those newsstand editions went for some crazy prices. So I thought to myself, if those ever come back down again, I'm going to try to pick up those rarer newsstands and have those as part of my collection. Because one, maybe in the future they blow up again and they've got a better reselling point. 2, they're just a little bit more rare. And so I want to have that rarity in my collection. And 3, guys, this is just a book that I really have wanted for a long time, and I'm so excited that those prices dropped. So let me break that down for you now. We're going to start back in 2018. This book was going for about $32 on the low and a $60 high, which is something that I'm going to be really happy about once I break this all further down for you guys, okay? 2020, we all know the comic boom hits. Everything gets wild. 2021, we see pinnacles. Early 2022, they're still pretty high. And then these last couple months, they've been breaking down. So look at that 2020 high of $175, low of $148. Look at 2021, the pinnacle right there, $300 that year is how much this book went for. The low, someone still got a great price at $148 for that year. 2020, this year, still pretty high. $240 is what's been paid for this book. But guys, that $68 low right there, that is me. I purchased this on eBay at $68 and makes me super happy to see that the price that I got this book for is $8 more than the high in 2018. If we could all go back to 2018 and purchase some more books, we probably all would do that. Those prices back then were much better than they were in 2021, 2020, and the beginning of 2022. So it looks like that trend that I'm talking about is happening. comic books are dropping. And why would I recommend, guys, is that you pick up this exact book? Well, if you're a Danny Ketch fan, if you're going after newsstands, this is a great book for you. But it's not this book that I'm recommending. What I am recommending is you go find some of those books that you love, look at how the prices have dropped. And if there's somewhere that you're comfortable with, maybe it's time that you take that shot and pick up that grail that you've been hunting, that book that's going to complete your collection, some book that you've seen that you've wanted for a long time but couldn't afford over the last 2 years. I think, guys, it is time. Woo! Happy to have that in the collection, guys. So that is the pickup that I have for day number 2 in my 12 Days of Christmas collection. I'm really excited to show you everything else that I've got. Please come back tomorrow to check out episode 3. And if you haven't seen what I picked up yesterday, if you like rock music, you like Funko Pops, you like comic books, if you like The Cure, I'd go check that video out too. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. As always, I will talk to you later. Mischief managed.